Hi everybody, Heidi the Yorkshire Crafter. Hello. We're still in Easter. I've been lucky enough that my hubby's got 4 days off. So while I'm up here, instead of spending time together, because I'm going to have a big struggle this next week, still trying to train Puppy, Rosie. So I'm trying to get a couple of videos done in advance so I can keep putting them out all week. So I'm here again, but this one's by request, so I'm okay with that. But before I do that, if I can ask you guys to like and share the YouTube channel, and if you're not already in it, go over to our Facebook group, Heidi-The Yorkshire Crafter. There's giveaways, cards, there's loads of inspiration from other people, loads of it. I mean, what the guys are doing on there is just, it's blowing my mind. So pop on over, some really good talent there. Also, I've just written out my last cards to be posted. So if you'd like Happy Mail, send me your details on email only, please, which will be linked into the bottom of this with the Facebook group as well. Send me an email with your address and your birthday. And if your birthday is too far away, excuse me, I will just send you Happy Mail anyway, but then you'll also get a card on your birthday. So pop over there as well. Right, before we start this one, I want to know, see, I've been going through all my drawers and I've got about 80 of these already cut. So what I did last year is made them into shakers, but I actually put them on front of a card. So give me a card base, just use this for example. So I will put it there, cover it with vellum and put the shaker inside. But this time I want to still make it a shaker, but on the back one make a scene, you know, with your lavinia stuff. Like you've got Pippin here, you put Pippin in it and just make a little scene. I think it'd be lovely, and it'd be a great either front of a shaker or a tag, because I made some tags with it as well. Also, this is what I want to know. I want to know if it's too early to do these. These are just this is cut out a Nina crest. I'll just move these a minute. So you've got that size bauble. I mean, you can put two together if you want. I don't. I just, because I use it as a tag, I just write on back to and from. But you can put two together, they do fit. So, I mean, put them on your tree. I have some over here on my tree already done. And then you've got your next size down. But this one, this is definitely going to be a shaker card. It's only little. This was me just messing yesterday. So it is going to be, it looks like a gumball machine there. But it is going to be, what are they called? Snow globe. And this was just messing. There's no saying that that's going to be the thing. And then you'd build up your layers. Pippin would stay at the back. Then you put your acetate in and then your front. It'd be different colours. It's just basic cut out. So what do you think of that, guys? Is it too soon? It's a bit cute, isn't it? I won't put them on, but that's what I mean. I think they're brilliant. I never used it last year, so I want to get it used. So let me know if you'd like me to do a video of these, because I'm going to work on them anyway. So if you want me to video it, I'm quite happy to do so. Right, 4 minutes in, I'm going to start today's task. So apart from, I know I'm using the book dies. This is for a special 90th birthday, but that there is my idea. That's what, all my ideas start like that. Ignore that, that's just another day. But all my ideas start like that. I don't even think I'm using this, and that's not there, and that is a fairy, believe it or not. I've used the swing once and I threw it away. I didn't like how it turned out. So, here's open. Get me, I'm going to fold these. So, loads of you yesterday messaged me wanting me to do, not just because I put the steampunk one on yesterday, you wanted to see some different lavinia ones and some with die cuts, because a lot of you yesterday went over to Shein and bought these. Again, if you haven't seen my other video, Shein, who everybody thinks is just clothing, they do dies, and they're really, really cheap. This was just, it was £3 something or £2 something, I can't remember. And you get the full set. Oops, there is more to it than that, but you get the full set. There you go. Actually, that's a little die for a bookmark. I cut them out, they're really good. Yeah, so a lot of you went over and bought it. So you've asked me to do some more of this book. So what I've done, I've used the biggest, missed one, use the next, missed one, use the next, and then there is a smaller one again. So like before, I get my, this is Nina Classic Crest £110 that I'm using, and the pink, I've only cut the pink because I don't know if I'm using it yet, so I've cut it in both. That's Gina K. Ideally it would have been better with a paler pink, and I didn't have one, that's why I don't know if I'm using it. So you get your piece of card, fold it in half, and on the fold put your die on and just let it hang over the edge. Die cut it, and then you've got your card base. And then when you've done your bottom piece, your big piece again, it will sit there, so you won't even notice where you've done the cut. So in order to make this stand up, oh my god, I'm really warm and it's absolutely chucking it down out there. So if I remember rightly, which piece are we going? We're going with this piece. If I remember rightly, I cut, it's 4 inches, yeah. So I'm going to cut it at 2. Cut it, I'm not cutting it at all. I'm going to mark it at 2. Then that folds in. I'll do it with my bone folding it, and that's where you'll get your stand up from. And then with the, I didn't do it with the main one because that goes at the bottom. Then with the next 2, I marked them just to give them a bit of that, bit of bend. You don't have to do that, you can glue them straight down. I think that's what the majority of people do. I don't know, I just like to be a bit different. That's what everybody tells me anyway. There you go. So same with this. All you're doing is lining up that point to that point. You can't go wrong. She says that, but I'm not on centre there, look. That's all I need. I'm going to cut the pink, do the pink just in case I use it. I mean, it won't go to waste. It'll either get cut down into something or I'll make a pink one. That's it. Right, let's crack on. I can't even remember. I'm just going to grab the other one. Oh, this is one of them. One of them's gone already. But this is what I made. Oh, I haven't even got anything out to go here yet. I can sort that. I might even put the numbers there, stack them up. Ideally, I could have done with something already out for that. If not, I'll stick that on off camera because I'll put a photo on anyway. So what did I do? I started with the colouring. That's what I started with. I ain't got any colours out because I didn't know where I was going with it. So I wanted, so this top piece, I'm actually going to go with this first because I'm going to put the swing in. This is the medium swing. So ideally, I mean, it's not even going to look like a swing. I'm putting the swing there. I'm going to sit the fairy on top. I can't remember her name. I've got it all out here now. She's Quinn. I'm going to sit Quinn there. I'm going to put the 90 up here. So it looks like she's let it go. So she's letting it go. I should never ever sing. I'm going to put Pippin somewhere here. But I think I'm just going to put a bit of foliage, some nice tree, a bit of grass. So if I'm going to go like a blue sky and a green bottom, what colour am I going to... Now then. Do a stamp it. Right, I'm going to stamp this first and I'm going to emboss it because, like I say, I don't know what colours I'm going to put on it or whether I'm going to smudge it. Right, have I got my clear embossing out? I do. I'm doing this now because they're coming for it today, so I actually came upstairs to do my Christmas ones, but I think these are just amazing. If this don't work, we can cut another piece and start again. Do you know, I have a few proper cloths for cleaning my stamps and things as I'm going, and I wet them every time I come up, before I come up, so that they're working. I still forget to use them. Right, so because I want grass at bottom and I want her quite high up, where does she want to be? I'm not bothered if her feet hang off. Right, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. I'm sort of wishing I didn't do it in black, because she's going to be back definite. Bit of green. Pippin. Bit of blue, bit of foliage. All on the bottom bit, underneath bits, where, like on the steampunk one here, I'm going to put, you know, just around edges, I'm going to put foliage, and I'm still going to use the heart stamp, because I think it'd be quite nice on the pink. I don't look to have stamped very well, but I'm going ahead with it. Where's my gun? My gun. Here you go. I dropped it on the floor yesterday. Better work. Right. I cannot believe we've had some belting weather, really, last few days. I mean, it's been easy turning Rosie because we can have the door open, but it's absolutely horrendous right now. That'll do. I should have used my anti-static first. Something else I always forget. Chuck it all over, why don't you? I don't have to go through some of this. This is my favourite one. Well, I use it all the time. Hero Arts. Or I like the Brutus Monroe one as well. Very good. Right, I don't particularly want this to curl yet. Ideally, I could, that's the thing. I could eat them up at the end to make the pages curl. I know when somebody messaged you said use your bone folder. I did do it once with bone folder, and no, I still weren't impressed. So that's why I just wrapped them in that bottle. I don't want it to overly bend, if you know what I mean. This one's not bent as much as the one I did yesterday, but it doesn't need to bend huge, just to give it that 3D effect. Right, Heidi, don't touch it. I have an habit of touching it straight away. I'm moving that because that picture's horrendous, isn't it? Right, so we are going to sit her on there. Let's wipe this off. See, I feel like I'm doing it backwards today because yesterday I worked upwards. Well, actually, any foliage I get out I'm going to use on each one where I need it, like I did yesterday, but I've got to feel like I'm waffling on. Right, that's there. And never ever, and again, I've never used her in a card because I can never ever get her to stamp right. I don't know whether to ink first. Yes, I am gonna. So, let's have a look. Let's get some colours down. So I'm gonna go with my blue for my blue. I did get some distress outsides out actually. Watch my green bit right at the bottom. Yeah, there it is. And the pine. Right. Bit more blue. That should be enough out for now. Again, I'm not putting a huge amount on until I've decided what's what, where everything's going. So just to give the bottom a bit of colour. So if she's on a swing there, and she's just swinging from this big tree up here, can you see it? It will be blue and green behind her, won't it? So let's concentrate on this side. I don't want to commit. Simply using what's on my brush to start off with. Yeah, no smudging. So if I'm going to put her in there, see, this is why I think I need more colour behind, because she's just going to mix, isn't she, with the... I should have done the swing in a different colour. No, it's going to be alright. It's going to be alright. I'm going with a bit darker sky. I have a blue stencil brush. This is, I've had to get a new one out, but life in me, I cannot find it. How do you do that? I mean, I use them all the time, so, and I have them in front of me. So I don't have Lexi with me today, but can you hear that raining? Goodness me. Yeah, that's it. I'm just literally half and half. So what I need to remember now then, so if I'm going to come in with, so you see, the pink's not going to go. Unless I'd have done, yeah, it's not going to work. So what I am going to do is keep the book the same. I'm going to darken every edge so they won't blend into each other. I'm going to do, you know, keep the levels across, if that makes sense. And like I say, round edges will be darker. That sounds good to me. I should have thought about this before coming on, shouldn't I? Now you get to see my confused head. Right, we'll stick with that blue. Might as well do the others while I've got them here. And what we'll do, you're going to go into there. So around the same, and I'll just mark this one up anyway around there. I'm still gonna, I think, because I put gold around the edging of it all. I know it's very steampunk. I love this, mate, but I'm thinking, well, I'll see if it goes with gold when we're finished. Don't have silver. Right. I'm really not bothered about the middle, so it's only going to get a light coating. But me being the way I am, I don't want to not put some in, because in my head I know then that I've cheated. That's so bad. That won't do. See, if you did it all in coloured cardstock, you won't have any of this problem. You could do each layer a different colour, like each page is telling a different story, really, isn't it? And this one's saying happy birthday to a really, really lovely lady. I came into paper crafting quite late, only 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Purely because I made a scrapbook for somebody, for my daughter-in-law actually, and it was only because of what I had left that I didn't want to waste it, so I ended up in card making, and that's it. I've never looked back. spent all my life savings. Well, it feels like it. So all these will be edged. I don't know why I'm, well I do, I've just said. I feel like I'm cheating if I don't do it right. So I'm not going to put any more on there. As long as it's mainly around the edges and the bottom. See, I might not use the heart now because I thought I was doing some pinks in it. And I've totally I got all the pinks and purples out of the oxides and I'm not using them. That's where I thought I was going with it. And there's not going to be any pink anywhere near it. Oh well. Never mind. Right, I'm going to stamp Quinn onto it. And then get the foliage on, and then this one's done. And literally the other ones are just putting the foliage on. Again, like I say, I will edge it. So you can see the build up. That'll be the wrong way around them, won't it? So once I've darkened the edges of each one, let's say it'll look like each page is separate. Now I'm going to do this because I forgot. I only need to do this bit, so I'm going to go. Now then, when that's on there, I'm going to go green. There you go. Oh, you probably all shouted at me saying no. That's the right way, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because I'll put some foliage on the bottom of it then. Even though it's the back, like I said yesterday, some people will look at the back and to me then it's unfinished. I'm not putting it in any specific way. That will do. Right, actually, while we've got it, the base, I'm going to do the same here. We just line that up. And when I do this bit, I'll put some foliage all around it. And even though I'm colouring the middle, so every bit of it will have ink on, that is where you would write your greeting. That will do for now till we start stamping, and just glue on top. Do like the big brushes. There we go. Right, let's get back to stamping. I'm not looking forward to this bit. Can you tell I keep putting it off? I should use my stamping platform, but it's getting it all out, isn't it? I'm going to stamp her and then I will colour her in with my black Sharpie, because I know damn well she's not going to do in one go. And if she does, I'd love to clear emboss her. Right, come on, be good to me. So we're going to sit, yeah, I wanted to sit to the side because I want a hand to hold the balls, do I? Going in here. No turning back. I just don't know. So I'm going to use the numbers from... It's going to hit that... No, if I put the 90 here and put like some magic dots here, yeah, I'm alright with that. Keeping it on as long as I can. I was just thinking, if you wanted to send this in a... Oh, by the way, it makes a 6x4 card. It's not my usual size. But if you want to send it in a you know, like a square, it's like a, what do you call it? Envelope with a, like a box envelope, yeah. You could always pad behind these if you wanted them to, you know, stay up a bit more. If you were sending it in a box, that is. I don't even have any 6x4 envelopes, so that's something I'll have to do today. I'm alright with that. It wants colouring in, but just for... Let's put her down there a minute. I'm not going to put her there, I'm going to put her away, because otherwise I will end up in a mess. Right, nope, can't do it. I've got to colour her in. Now I've stood back, I can see. You can see the heat embossing through her legs. I've not even looked outside window, but there's some right racket on going out there. And it's chucking it down. What are they doing? I've just got to hope I don't do out to smudge this now. If I'm honest, I don't think I've ever blended over top of Sharpie, so I don't even know if it... I know I've probably made these really thick, but I want you to see them. Yeah, it's made it really thick. It's alright. I'm going to colour around there. I need a really, really... Oh, I need a really, really thin Sharpie. But I do have a really, really, really thin black pen. Huh, what a surprise it's not there. These should do it though. Yeah, should have done it with that, shouldn't I? It's right, it's right. Don't worry. Let's do the side of her arm. It's awkward because I'm trying not to get in camera shot. Oh, look, the foot's there. Right. Obviously the swing's not finished, but I want to make it look like some kind of picture, and then I know where I am. So we want the 9 and the 0. So obviously I'm going to have the 9. So if I have the 9, see, it's going to touch the... It's not going to take the 0 if I put it like that. But that's what I want to do. See, that's not even right because her hand's going up there. No, I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to do it like that. But if I do it in a different colour... What colours have I got out? Let's have a look. I don't want to go reds, do I, on top of the green? I mean, that'd show, wouldn't it? I like that. I'm going with that. It's just something totally different. So I'm going to be using them other colours for my flowers. That's a good idea. I'm not going to be using this one. Right, I've just got to hope I stamp this straight now. I know it's going to miss in the middle. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a book. That's all I'm thinking. I'm sorry if I bring it off camera. I'm going to have to... Don't even know. Is there the right way around? I'm going this way now. So... Be good. Not bothered if it misses on the crease. Come on. I don't even have any of this ink to colour it in. I'll take that. Yes. I'll take that any day of the week. That's something the young uns say. So actually, we're nearly finished because it's just about the foliage now. And if we have them all laid out next to each other, is that a 6 or a 9? It's a 9. There is a 6. So, the reason I'm making this card and all is that they've tried to get a 90 card, and apparently you can't get it. But imagine if you did go in a shop and pick up just a normal 90 card, it's just going to, because they're going to think, all right, they're old, we'll stick some flowers on it, or if it's a man, we'll stick a car on it. I didn't want it to be like that. I love that. Is it too late for me to emboss that to make it shine? Let's have a look. I think that'll look really good, but I don't want it to... Oh no, it's going to catch on everything else. No, I'm not going to do it. I should have... I've spent most of my time blowing it off then. Right, let's put Pippin in and then we can ground. There you go. He's looking at the... Right, that's better, isn't it? Bit of foliage, bit of tree. And I don't even think I'm going to bother with swing. So let's get him in. I'm going to have to colour him in and all. Every time I have to colour him in. But I have been using my new... I've got that stamping wheel. I've been using that if I've got more time on my hands. Because even with the Misty, I sometimes don't get it back in the same place. But with that stamping wheel, it's amazing. It's perfect. So we'll put him in, looking at the 90, and we'll ground him then. I'm not going to bother with hills and stuff at the side. I don't want to complicate it. Hopefully it's going to take. Oh, it's took brilliant as that. Right. Don't lose Pippin. I always lose Pippin. Right, let's just ground Pippin. Don't want to do a lot, just where's my darker green? Let's go with pine. I'm literally just going to put a line underneath his feet. Well, I am if it takes. It's not taking, is it? Oh, a little bit. Put more ink on. That's enough. He's just perfectly there. Tell you what I'll do. When it comes to doing top at book, I'll glitter in there. That's what I'll do. Right. 100% straight onto foliage. Let's put all this away. And this bit should be super easy if you think about where you put your foliage. Right, what I did want to put up here, well, I don't know where it is, so. I did want to put these words on one of the pages at the back. Where's me? Oh, I can hear Lexi barking downstairs. So there's either somebody at the door or she's been frightened by, I don't know, shall we go in? Let's go in with this, see what it comes out like. Yeah, she's been frightened by Rosa. Let's have a look how it comes out. Maybe too dark, so once I've stamped it over green that side. Yeah, I'm going to put a bit just round edges here. I want it quite light. The reason I want them there is because it's supposed to be a book, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'll do what I did on the last one. Yeah, I'm alright with that. That'll do for the back of that one. I'm not putting any up front. I just want it round edges really. That's what I think I'll do, is just have it, because then it, my trees, yeah, I'm going in there. Is that the right piece? Yeah. I'm alright with that. Yeah, we'll do the same on next piece down. Perfect. Right, that's the book part done. Let's have words. That's another one done. Right, coming in with the foliage. So I want a lot of random different colours. What have I got out? Some greens, some blues. Move these out of the way. And this. I'm not going to use the pinks. Well, I may do. I'll leave them there. Got a paper cut. Look, feel sorry for me. Right, so the first one we're going to use. Not sure if this is a field grass. I ain't had time to move them yet. Oh, that wasn't good. Yeah. So this is Golden Meadow. Round the edges. So you don't have to do much here because it's obviously this. You're only going to see the sides of the book. That will do. Same again. I'm going to use different foliage, so don't worry about what order you get it in or out. The only place I'm bothered about it being perfect is here on the front. So we'll have some come up past the leg. I want a big piece up here. There we go. We'll have this one. I don't know what it is, but I like it. See, I'll sort all the names of my little ones out. And this one we're going to have Warm Breeze. Yeah, I love Warm Breeze. That's pretty already. It's like a little meadow, isn't it? Same way edging around here. I'm just randomly chucking it in where you're going to be able to see the edges. Got that all on my hand. I'm forgetting about this piece. Nobody's reminded me, are they? Look, good job I'm not using this bit, innit? I felt that go on my hand. I mean, good job you can't see which bit I'm using. I know what I meant. So did you. Still got it all over my hands. And now I am going to... Don't want to ruin this bit because I am going to use this bit. Right, bearing in mind, I want to try and keep the middle for the sentiment. I'll go back in with the, what do you call it, grass in a minute. Yeah, I'm bothered how this one looks. Because this you will see. I'll just put the field grass back on that one. This has taken me longer than yesterday, probably because we had a natter at the beginning. And yesterday's I'd practiced. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I haven't practiced this one. Yeah, try and keep this free. See, I think that's just pretty as it is, mate. Easily pleased there. Right, I'm not going to put the trees in that I want to put in because I needed to colour them in. So I'm going to make it a little bit quicker. I'm going to use the woodland fern. And I'm going to use Shady Lane. Love Shady Lane. Let's have a look. I might only use a little one. Let's have a look. Ah, that's so pretty. Isn't that colour gorgeous? Oh, I love that. Shush, just get on with it. I'll put a bit where her feet is. On my fingers again. Yeah, I'm not using big one. I don't think it needs it. Isn't that gorgeous? And with the other two. The stopper that I use to open the card, what will go here at the front and the bottom, I'm going to do that off screen because you've kept me talking, we're going to be pushing time. I think these colours together are absolutely stunning. Right, that's enough for that. I just want one more bit and I don't know which bit to put in. Let's put in, I'll tell you what, we'll put in some little flowers and then we'll call it a day, and I'm going to make them pink. Yeah, I'm going to do them in pink. So they're just going to be randomly a few flowers. Let me look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just fill them little gaps. That's perfect. That will do. Oh, I think that's lovely. I tell you, sometimes I've surprised myself. I love that. I wasn't going to put any pink in. I don't do enough pink colour cards. Note to self, start doing them. See, this is a big piece and there's not much. Although I don't think it needs any more. Put that bit of greenery in top. Yeah, is that it? Oh, just a little one to do. And then we're going with the trees, and that will be basic. And there's just enough brown in there for him, isn't there? It's just alright. Yeah, that's it. Don't overdo it. So tree wise, what have I got here? Don't want that one. Right, okay, so I didn't get any trees out, so I do have some. I need a tree, don't I? It's not right. That's the one I've got here. No tree there. Tell you what we'll do. I've got a big leaf here. I'll just use these. In fact, there's two. I'll just use these leaves and we'll go. Don't know, this might be a bit dark. Let's go with the light one first. This is verdant. Never know if I'm saying that right. So we'll see what this looks like, but maybe too light. Like I say, I don't want many on. Yep, and then I'm gonna, I'll have both of these out because I'll do it at the same time. And turn that one over. And it's got a smaller version, and I'm gonna put a couple of, see what it looks like up here first. Couple of dark ones. Oof. No, I think we'll put Heidi-The back in. Oh, I can't get it off. Yeah, it's better. I only want a couple in, let's say. I'm not going overboard. Something missing. Something is missing. What's missing? I don't know. Something is definitely missing from there. Right, turn over and go back to the... Right, not forgetting we're leaving this clear. do one more there. Going back in with the shaded line. Definitely needed a thing to break it up. And we'll just put one in there. I think that's absolutely fine for the base. Back to the light one. Oops. Oh dear. Turn it over. Nearly there, guys. Hang on in. It's only like doing a live for an hour, isn't it? If I do golden, I shouldn't like that because I haven't finished ever. If I do go around them with the gold, I'll do it offline because you got me blushing now, say. Right, there we go. More with these, and then we're done. For them anyway. There was something else I wanted to put in. Right, they're done. One last little bit and I'll put it together. Oh, I ain't even opened my glue. It better be working. You see, and I thought I'd come on quite organised. Wow. Clearly I haven't. Right, just one more bit to put in. And I can't find it. There it is. This is mainly just for, in fact I'll just do it on the front piece. Because I don't think you're going to see it on any other, apart from the base. I'll do it on the base as well. I don't even know what you call this. I just know it looks great when it hangs down. I'm only doing a couple. Yeah, I don't think it needed it actually, did it? There is a smaller one. I should have used a smaller one. Right, just put a couple on the base and we're done. Oh, I've got that mucky now, see? Wow, kept it clean all that time. Right, we're leaving it. I can cover that mucky mark, that's not a problem. My hands are absolutely filthy. I'll just get clean white and we'll put it together. grab some of these out of the way. You can't see them there, can you? Look at the colour of that. My goodness me, that rain is terrible. Right, let's get it going. Yeah, the bit that's gonna... Look at that. Oh, that's alright. Huh. That's good. In fact, we'll glue this bit first. Please work. I filled it up yesterday, so yeah, there you go. So it should work. That was lucky that that's on that piece, wasn't it? So you want your big piece first, and all you're doing is measuring it up with that, and you only glue it to that bit so that it can sit up when you put it up. So I close it up, make sure every bit's touching. There we go, that's fully level. So it will sit like that. Oh, I know what I'll put there. I've got some bumblebees. I'll do it off screen though. I'll put a bumblebee. Oh no, might be too thick. I'll have a look. Right, let's crack on with these. And I haven't edged them, so I probably will do them with gold. So I only put it down the spine. You can 100% glue the whole thing down. But I like the fact that you can see underneath. I'm going to flatten it just to put this in place. All level. Yeah, actually it follows on, doesn't it? I still think I will go in and darken them up. That's just me. I normally round these round the bottle first, but I forgot to do it. Try it round the glue. Yeah, it'll do all that. And then the last piece, put a big crease in it. Same again. And then we'll call it quits, and let me know how you get on. See, I've done this one because it was asked for, so I like doing the ones I'm asked for. That's moved on the base. There we go. There we go. That looks perfect to me. And it's got the 9 to it. I love it. Right, guys. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll finish it off by putting something underneath it to make it stand up. But there you go. There's your book. That really is a fantasy, isn't it? I love it. Right, guys. Happy crafting. Don't forget to go to the Facebook group. Bye.